boy. Time's up. God damn this matchup is hard. Oh my
God. All right, whatever. Welcome to gootalks number 25. It has been so long and I am so fucking rusty at doing this stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, you probably won't even know the difference. I apologize to you guys watching on the stream. Anyways, it is Monday, October 5th, 2012, and I gotta tell you, I am so glad to see you guys again. You know, every time I travel, it's like I get in a routine, right? I will be working out, eating properly, producing lots of content, and then boom, I go travel. It doesn't matter where. I could go somewhere for a day and then come back and be like, oh my God, I need a break. And every time I do so, I seem to fall off the wagon. And so I apologize. I went to Cleveland for seasons meetings, and then I went to Calgary for Canada Cup. Every time I go somewhere, man, I screw up, and it takes me a while to get back on the horse. But I promise you, it is November, and I'm going to crank out so much stuff this month for you guys. You'll be so sick of me. So anyways, let's get started, shall we? The first order of business, and I have plenty of stuff to go through, but the first order of business is, hey, bar fights next Tuesday, November 13th at Azul Ultra Lounge in Alhambra. Free to come and play. We're gonna have setups on setups on setups. You can play Street Fighter, Marvel, Tekken Tag 2, Persona. It's free. Did I say it's free? $10 gets you a drink from the bar and pizza and raffle tickets. It's 21 and over. We think of it as the start of your gaming week. You know, with Tuesday being bar fights, Wednesday being Wednesday night fights at Super, and Thursday, of course, being the run back. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm sure there's tournaments all over LA. So I'm going to make a Facebook event invite and invite all of you guys. Yeah, it's 21 and over. So hey, what can you do, right? I thought that it would be cool to create a gathering for people to just come play casually, because I feel like there's so many of you guys at home that live in the LA area that don't play competitively in tournaments because maybe you came to a couple tournaments and then you got bodied and you're like, oh, why? I don't have the time or the drive to become competitive at fighting games, which is totally cool, man. Hey, why don't we just come down and have a few drinks, play a few games, and have a nice Tuesday night, right? That's what I'm planning. Anyways, if you notice also that we have a slightly different look here. Oh, here we go. This is, of course, the new layout done by Alexander Misson. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Shout outs to you, Alex Misson from Canada. Also works on wellplayed.org. So shout outs to him for hooking me up with this new nice little overlay, as well as, if you guys have seen recently, the new thumbnails for Goo Plays and Goo Talks on YouTube. Metameek says, what if we don't drink? Would you still hang out with us? If you don't drink, I will drink for the both of us. Anyways, moving forward. So let's see what's been going on. Gosh, it's been so long. I'm so rusty. MJ says there's no fight card in bar fights. Like I said, maybe that's something that we'll do later on down the line, but there's no current fight card right now. If you have suggestions of who you want to see, let me know and maybe we can work it out. But hey, no promises. I figured, why don't we just start small and building something, and then as we go along, we can add stuff like that. Geez, okay, so moving forward, if you guys have been watching Goo Plays recently, you may, oh man, you know what I forgot to do? Oh, damn it, it's too late now. Oh, I forgot to embed this stream on the new crosscounter.tv, but we'll get to that in a second. If you guys have been watching Goo Plays, which is the show that I do where I just play people online by myself, learning new characters along the way. I most recently started with Goken. Took me about 2 weeks, just maybe 2 weeks on the dot actually, to move Goken up to from 0 BP to B rank BP, which I thought was not too bad. God damn, I just started Street Fighter so I could, fuck it. I think it took about 2 weeks. Anyways, whatever. I thought it would be cool to go through however many of the cast I can do before this gets old to me. But I thought that the next character that I go through should be the character of you guys' choice. So, if you guys want to check out the link, the link here, or maybe I can do a little, here we go. Whoops. Oh man, I'm so rusty. Here, check this out. After successfully getting to B rank with Goken, the time has come for the audience to decide who should gootex learn next on Goo Plays. And you can see these were the results. I was actually quite surprised. 210 people voted for Makoto. Next was Hakan with 126. Evil Ryu with 92. Dudley with 132. So it's gonna be Makoto. So I'll be starting that later today, I guess. And as you guys know, there's lots of really good resources, most notably the Rindukan Bible. But what I wanted to do was also give you guys a chance to participate and contribute just as we did last time with the Goken notes. So I thought, hey, why not create another Google Doc where we can all share information. Whoops. Let's add that in here. This is the new blank Makoto notes document. And if you want to contribute to this, you can go to bit.ly/Makoto-notes. Oh, man, I really should have planned this out better. There you go. bit.ly/Makoto-notes. So hopefully we can produce something together. Oh man, and you can see these guys are already going in. Hopefully we can produce something together that is comprehensive, that can help everybody. Yes, I mean hyphen, Makoto-notes, Makoto-notes, whatever. Hopefully we can create something that the entire community can benefit and can help me get to a B rank with Makoto and hopefully provide you guys with some entertaining content along the way. McStylen says, yo, gootex, are you going to choose your next characters based on the results of this vote, or are you just going to make a new one each time? Well, did I just... Oh, yes, I understand what you're saying. Sorry. I believe that you're 13 years old and are not totally fluent in the English language. I'll probably just create a new one each time. So we'll see how that goes. You know, maybe what I should have done is just pick the characters that I really suck against. Like, I suck against Guy and Seth and T-Hawk, and who else am I really bad against? Jury. But whatever, I'll just let the people decide, right? I think maybe I have developed, I don't know, maybe people like to see me play slightly obscure characters. EMP Pick Saget says, do this for Third Strike. Oh, interesting. If I were to not play, Yuri in Third Strike, who would you guys want to see me play? That's a fantastical idea. It never even occurred to me that I could apply the same sort of methodology to Third Strike Revival. Maybe I can also create a Google Doc for Third Strike for a new character. And it looks like the stream chat has frozen. All right, so we talked about Makoto, we talked about bar fights. Yes, the other thing, is I've been thinking a lot about the new crosscounter.tv site, which if you guys haven't checked it out, please go check it out. Right now, there's not a whole lot of content on there, but we are currently working on fixing that. How much to say of this? I don't want the new crosscounter.tv website to be like a news site. You know, I feel like Event Hubs and SRK and iPlayWinner have all of that covered. I want to focus more on content and most specifically videos. And of course, write-ups, you know, blog style posts with like resource roundups, like here are the top Street Fighter videos of the week. Here are the top 5 Marvel videos of the week, stuff like that. So what I wanted to do is actually hopefully get you guys to help me compile a list of the best content producers in the FGC, so that I can make sure that all of this is posted on, here we go, is posted on, oops, damn it, I keep doing this one. There we go. I want to make sure that all this stuff is posted on our site. I want to make sure that our site is the place to go to see which videos or which streams are hot right now. So I created this new Google Doc that I hope you guys can help me with, because, you know, I'm only one guy, and I think that you guys, with our collective eyeballs, we should be able to get all of the relevant and exciting FGC content all in one place. So if you want to help contribute to this, you can go to bit.ly/FGC-content. So I mean, I have like kind of a basic outline here with like Monday through Sunday. So, you know, we have First Attack, Level 3 Focus, Wake Up SRK, Ultra Chen TV, Wednesday Night Fights, Big 2, The Run Back, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't really know what's going on. But I also want to include regularly updated YouTube channels. Which NeoGaf link? Okay, sure, let me see this. Perfect. Nice. Okay. All right, maybe this is already, all right, maybe I'm late to the party on this then, huh? How about that? All right. All right, I'll take a look at that later. Thank you for sending me that link. Sitch says, Gooey, what about the idea you had way back when you wanted to get people who do tutorial videos and get them all on a cross-counter channel? Yes, this is basically an extension of that. Of course, it would be my preference to get all the best fighting game content videos on the cross-counter channel. However, I mean, that is a massive undertaking, and that's kind of like, let's say that's like a 5-year plan. Getting all of the important content producers onto the crosscounter.tv website is more of like a 6-month plan. So I would still like to do that. And actually, I spoke with someone earlier today. I won't say who, but it'll be, it's somebody whose videos I'm a big fan of. And I got him, and he's going to be working with me on a new, on this Makoto project, but also we're going to be putting some of his stuff on our channel. So I would still like to do that, but it's simpler and more straightforward to just pick out the best content producers and get them posted on our site, because then the stuff doesn't need to be, the videos don't need to be on our channel. They can be on anybody's channel, and we can just post it on our site. Malice XXX says, why not do a weekly highlight video? If you want to make it, send it to me. And if it's good, then you are the new weekly highlight guy. How about that? So I'm hoping that, oh, and can you guys please include links? Gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sometimes I love you guys. I love most of you guys, let's be honest. I really do love most of you guys. And some of you guys, I just want to strangle until you can't breathe any longer. So that's what's going on with the Cross Counter website. If you want to contribute, if you guys want to contribute to the site, maybe you think that you have some articles to write, or maybe you want to help post videos, hit me up, gootecks at crosscounter.tv. Let's see, what else is going on recently? Okay, so tomorrow, if you live in America, tomorrow is election day. I'm sure you're all as tired as I am of this presidential race. What are they really running towards, right? If you are of age, you had best be getting your asses to vote. I'm not going to pretend like our votes matter in terms of the presidential election, because I don't think they do. But what is important, and what I think we do have an impact on, is the propositions. For example, I think it's Prop 37. That's the one about the food, the genetically engineered, genetically modified foods, whether or not we have to be notified if the foods are genetically modified. I think that's a very interesting proposition, and I do think that our votes count for that. I'm not convinced that it matters who the president is, due to the president being a puppet post in America, similar to the way that the Queen is a puppet post in the UK. But hey, whatever. The point is, get out there and vote for whatever you think is important. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to take a quick break.
He's the world champion. He's the world champion.
You know the game plan now.
So if you win today, then you're the new world champ.
I guess if he wants to make this a title thing, I'll accept. I'm gonna try to do my thing.
Nigga is for real, bruh.
And we're back with a new updated layout. Thanks to Alex Misson for hooking that up during that quick little break. I'm running the wrong trailer. As you guys probably know, the Champ versus Chris G match is available now. sb.crosscounter.tv to check that out. And there were some people who said that they filled out they went for the free option. If you guys check out the site, they went for the free option and it didn't work for whatever reason. If you guys had any problems with that, just send an email to info@crosscounter.tv and we'll get you guys all straightened out. I'm sorry about that. Hey, to be perfectly honest, right, the idea of giving away the premium content in exchange for survey or completing offers was an idea that was born here on gootalks. I don't remember who it was that suggested it, but hey, I mean, it's an experiment and I like to try different things. So I don't know. I know it worked for some of you guys. I know it did. I know it did. So I don't know. If it didn't work for you, or there were some problems or whatever, just hit us up, info@crosscounter.tv. Who designed what? Omaneu says, gootalks, this might be diverging a bit from what CC wants to do, but how about a collaboration with I'm 8-Bit? I think you can really capitalize on events such as game release and stuff like SF 25th anniversary. We actually worked with them on LG Cup through the referral of Level Up. So, but I don't know. Either they didn't see the value in what we brought to the table, because for LG Cup, Mike and I were the hosts of the whole thing, and in my opinion, completely tied together the entire event. But maybe they didn't see that working with us was worthwhile, because I haven't talked to them since, and I know that they've done other events. So, yeah. Yes. If you guys are wondering who did the layout, that is his Twitter right there. So hit him up if you need graphic design work. He also did the Bar Fights flyer, this one, which I showed you guys earlier. All right, so I guess let's do some questions and then we'll wrap it up. I don't even know how long I've been going here. SSJ7 John Wayne says, why don't we have an aggregated site for a list of players / teams / major wins? With your hive mind and Google Docs, it seems so doable. It's an interesting idea. I don't really have the capability to do it. I mean, I guess I could start a Google Doc. I could start a Google Doc and then people could just like fill stuff in, maybe. I don't know. I mean, people kind of troll pretty hard on the Gokin Google Doc, you know, deleting the whole thing and stuff. I'm not really quite sure how it would be done from like a real like web programming perspective. ESXDB says, did you see the 25 tourney in France? No, I didn't. Not going to play any Marvel 3. Liquipedia. I'm not too familiar with Liquipedia. Yes, Karopi.com does that, but he stopped updating it. Did I see the Henry Sen show? No. Oh, that's that. No, I did not. I saw the other episode of Gamer, like the pilot that they did or whatever, which was okay. Simon says, is Cross Corner Live coming back sometime soon? Actually, you know what's funny? I had a talk with a potential sponsor recently, so we may be able to get all that stuff worked out. So Cross Counter Live may be coming back soon. Ms. Fortunate says, I love the idea of crosscounter.tv becoming a hub for keeping up with the FGC stuff, like what tournaments are happening, best videos and streams to watch. Thank you. I think that Cross Counter should be curating the best of the FGC. I feel like that should be our that should be what we're doing. Spunta says, do you think the 25th anniversary tournament is building awareness for the fighting game community? No, not really, unless, you know what, here would be the way to answer that. If we go to the Street Fighter Facebook page, which I can load up here, let me hide that, and then get this. The way that I would say that the 25th anniversary tournament was bringing more attention to the FGC would be if if the Street Fighter Facebook page was posting about the results. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, we're streaming live from the Paris Games Show. Tune in and watch some of the best players at work. That's good. I think that's great, except that it doesn't really mention that it's the 25th anniversary thing. And there really isn't anything on the Facebook page that talks about the importance or what the goal of the 25th anniversary tournament series is. All right, here's a good one. Second day of intense battles at the Street Fighter 25th anniversary tournament in LA is about to commence shortly. Watch the matches unfold. See, it's really interesting when you look at this stuff. Okay, yeah, so I guess it is raising awareness of the FGC, so that's good. Because I think a lot of people don't really realize that the tournament scene even exists. But getting the casual players and raising awareness through the Facebook page, I think, is a good way to do it. So yeah, I guess they are. I still would like to see more, though, because look at, I mean, you notice 210 shares. That's pretty goddamn good. But then this one, only 14 shares here. I don't know. It seems like they're missing a. They're missing a lot of the content aspect of it. For example, and maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. For example, if we go to the Jesus, like Capcom SF, is this the one? Okay, here we go. Here's the Street Fighter official, the official Street Fighter YouTube page, right? So, whoops, let me turn this off. Now, if I were Capcom, I would be, putting interviews up on this channel with all of the qualifiers, which means that you would need somebody to do interviews with the winners, somebody that had experience and knew all the players as well as understood the FGC very intimately. So these videos would then be played on the stream, or maybe they would be they'd be posted on Facebook, they'd be posted to the official Capcom YouTube channel. Even if they weren't official, then even if they weren't official, I still feel like, oh, here's a perfect example, right? We did. No, actually, we haven't done anything for the 25th. All right. Well, hey. Oh, God. So much to say and can't really say any of it. But anyways, point is, there's plenty of people out there that do interviews. And it'd be useful to get the casual Street Fighter fans to care about the competitive aspect of it. Hold Back to Block says, but does Capcom really care about the competitive scene? You know what's interesting? I heard recently that in Japan, the competitive market makes up 16% of the total player base, but in America, it only makes up 3% of the total player base. Either way, they're both pretty small. And, I don't know exactly how they measure all these things, but that kind of will explain why things are the way that they are. Mark Rose says Capcom should care. Esports is going to be the next big moneymaker. I agree. SSJ7 John Wayne says, with the new sponsor, would it be possible to do another LA Riots? To this day, that is still the best production FGC has ever had, and it was before all the hype. Thank you, John Wayne. You warm my heart with your praises, and I feel like the work that I've done is now validated. It would be possible to do something like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna write that down. It probably won't be called LA Riots, but if you guys remember a while back, we did a tournament at the stream called, it was like the Cross Counter Invitational or something. It was like right when Ultimate came out. But I can talk with that particular sponsor and see if they would want a similar qualifier. So thank you for that idea. But yeah, I'm glad you guys liked LA Riots. Maybe I can dig up those videos and put them up on the channel for those of you guys that didn't see it before. Green0007 says, Gootex, what are you trying to accomplish? Also, do you think 4chan can play a role in controlling the FGC? I'm trying to accomplish positioning Cross Counter to be the curators of FGC content. Do I think 4chan can help? Probably. I mean, I'm not like I can't even front and be like, oh yeah, I'm like a big 4chan dude, but like I think 4chan is very powerful, and properly harnessed, it's amazing. I'm more of a Reddit guy myself. Sorry, please don't hate me, 4chan guys. But if anybody that like knows a lot about 4chan wants to give me ideas on how to utilize the power of said chan, then please hit me up on Twitter or send me an email. Cross Counter Invitational was on Cross Tekken. Okay, that's not the one that I'm thinking of. I am thinking of, damn it, we don't even have it on the store anymore. We did an event at the stream.tv. It was a tournament. Oh, yes. The Cross Counter Open. That's what we called it. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. Yes, the Cross Counter Open. That's what it was called. That one. Check that out. In my opinion, that had better production value than LA Riots, but you know what we did with LA Riots that we hadn't done, I haven't really seen done, you know, that's not true. Aftershock did it, where we had player bios and like highlight clips of the players to play before the matches started for LA Riots 2 or 1, I forget which one, but Aftershock did something similar where they didn't do player bios, they had clips of the players talking. So it's the same idea. It's not exactly the same thing, but yeah, keep in mind LA Riots was in 2009, 2010. So Avoider Dragon says, Gootex, my friend decided to head up a gaming shop to do streams of their weekly FG tourneys. Would a single computer with a capture card suffice in terms of equipment? Yeah, I mean, I produce everything here as well as the Shakedown live streams on this Clockwork IT computer. I would recommend checking that out. Kaplow says, storytelling is extremely important to create interest. I couldn't agree more. It's just so hard, man. Like, it's really frustrating to know exactly how things should be done and sometimes be powerless in order to be powerless in accomplishing those goals. Ooh, Admit. Hey, shout outs to Admit. Thank you for helping me out at Seasons Beatings. Couldn't make it to YumaCon this year. I went to Hard Day of the Dead, which if you guys live in LA and like electronic dance music. You should have been there. It was awesome. Zephyroth says, is Clockwork Computers owned by Clockwork, the Marvel player? No, it's not. Sorry. All right, anyways, questions? Liquipedia-like website. StarCraft 2 Encyclopedia. Let's see. Recent results, tournaments. Oh gosh, this is something else, right? Oh geez, this would be dope. This would be great. I don't even know where to start. Yeah. I don't know where to start. Big Bad Hugh says, what's going on with Dr. Sub? Great question. He's getting engaged. I went to dinner with him yesterday, him and some of the other Sub-Zero guys. Giggles454 says, what's your opinion on the Persona 4 Calamity? What is the Persona 4 Calamity? Yeah, so as far as I know, the Ask Dr. Sub-Zero show is over. Refried Renko says, do you know what good sites for modding fight sticks? I want to, but don't know where to start. I would suggest going to the Tech Talk forums on SRK. What? Ruined what? I didn't fucking ruin anything. No Europe release for Persona 4? I don't know. Admit says, gootalks, any idea what all goes into opening your own venue / business? Anywhere to get started? Well, you need a business model and you need money and a business plan. So I guess if you wanted to own a venue and you don't have any money, you gotta find somebody who does. Takey Ad says, how was the content for Canada Cup? I think the 5-on-5 results were lackluster. It definitely wasn't exciting as last year. We're still going to put something out. It's going to be more of like a compilation of like the best of Canada Cup, since there's so much content, and I'm sure you guys couldn't have possibly seen all of it. Misfortunate says, have you ever considered putting the old Excellent Adventures on DVD and selling them? I'd buy it. You can throw in cool extras and shit. We actually did do that for like the first season, but there's so many, I don't know, it's been a while since, maybe we could do something like that. The only problem really is just like, you know, doing the artwork and creating the actual DVDs and stuff. It's not that hard, but you know. Excellent Adventures. Hey, I really want to get this Reynolds stuff figured out. I'm going to the YouTube partner meetup on November 12th. I'm hoping that somebody can tell me how I can link my AdSense account to my YouTube account. The options are just not there. I've looked through the help files. It's just not doable right now. I don't know. John Von Doom says, gootalks, I'm an animator. I need to take an internship for school. Can I be of any help to you? Send me some of your stuff and maybe it'll spark some ideas. Gigglemaster123, hey gootalks, I'm in college for graphic design. Was wondering where I should really make my start at looking for a job in this. I don't know what you're, I think you're saying, where do I start looking for a job, if you're doing graphics, if you're a graphic designer, the best thing to do is, in my mind, is to do a lot of pro bono work for people whose work you enjoy. Oh, shit. For people whose work you enjoy, and then through doing that, that will lead you, through building relationships with the people that you do work for, that will lead you to paying gigs and eventually like a full-time job if that's what you're looking for. Counterattack TV says, any hopes of traveling the world and promoting your content to grassroots communities? I've been to plenty of places around the world with grassroots communities. So yeah, I don't know. I've done plenty of that. But like I said, I want to find the grassroots communities that are doing streams and content and stuff. So in doing so, I'm just going to plug this link again. If you guys want to add your stuff to that Google Doc of regular FGC events and content producers, then please do so. Usend says, have you ever considered learning Marvel instead of a new SF4 character? I don't have anybody to teach me Marvel. There are things in this game that I don't even know what I don't know about Marvel, is what I'm saying, you know? Zangetsu 32 says, just curious, who at CrossCounter was behind creating the latest season's Beatings trailer? It was really well done and the music was phenomenal. That would be Ian Cofino, our former creative director. He is leaving to go work for 2K Games up in NorCal, so props to him for graduating from CrossCounter onto the big leagues. Speaking of trailers, if you can do trailers or you think you have the capacity to do it, I need some trailers very soon, so please hit me up, gootalks at crosscounter.tv. Send me some of your stuff. Let's see. Admit, oh word, you're trying to collect all regular events? We have bi-weekly Ranbats in Detroit that I stream. Sweet, Admit, add it to the list, please. Counterattack TV says, thanks, we're from Brunei. What country is that? We're just starting up a stream. Mind giving us a few pointers and leveling up content-wise, gameplay, etc. Add your stuff to that Google Doc. I don't know. Send me an email, link me to your stuff. I'll take a look. Ameneu says, in terms of curating, are you focusing only on big fighting games or all fighting games in general? It'd be great. I want to start with the main games, but if you feel like you can help with the smaller games, then hit me up and let me know. Giggles454 says, you seem to have a sound understanding of marketing. What other subjects were you good at in school? None that I can remember. I don't even think I was good at marketing. Slice and Next says, do you think that casual players want to delve deeper in fighting games if there were more official ways to learn the mechanics and the systems of each game, put out the companies that make them, instead of having to do so by scouring forums, which could then focus more on strategy? You're preaching to the choir, bro. This is what I've been screaming for like 4 years now. Yes, absolutely. The companies putting out games should be allocating resources to showing people how to play such complex games. It's not obvious. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit what anybody says. It is not immediately obvious how you're supposed to play Street Fighter or what you're supposed to be paying attention to when you're playing a fighting game. Where do you even start with that? Brunei as a country, perfect, awesome. I have no idea where Brunei is on the globe. Jesus. It's so I'm not saying that other games do teach you better. I actually don't really know. I think that all games that are playing competitively need to have extensive training material available for free at launch to show people how to play the game. Why is that so hard? I don't understand. The wonderful Gakko says, I had to watch Gootecks and Mike Ross analyze videos for me to start understanding fighting games. Thank you. Thank you. Bionic Pickles says, Gootecks, you have a large presence in the community. Why don't you make tutorials for fighting games? We did that. We did that, but maybe you're new. We did that for a long time. I'm not the guy to tell you how to play Street Fighter. I'm the guy that can get you the guys who tell you how to play Street Fighter to make videos and then put it out on our channel. So there you go. Zangetsu says, I'm majoring in music and minoring in business and will be graduating this December. What's the best way to get a hold of you to send you some of my stuff? Would love to be able to work within the FGC. Gootecks at crosscounter.tv. Max Rager says, Day 9's daily for StarCraft got a million people interested in StarCraft and has taught people a lot of things. Need something similar. I don't know, man. I mean, I think Ultra Chen does a good job of that. Yeah, I don't know. Choco Bunny, email me again. I don't know. Like, I don't really know what I could do on a daily basis aside from analyze matches, I guess. I don't know. I mean, Ultra Chen does a really good job with, not just when they're doing commentary, but with producing the content that they do on Ultra Chen. There's First Attack and also First Attack and Level 3 Focus. Yeah, I don't know. This channel doesn't have a subscriber button. Why doesn't it have a subscriber button? I don't know. I gotta talk to Twitch or something. Tyler Perry says, they really need to figure out how to play videos on stream. It's kind of ridiculous. What do you mean? I'm confused. You mean like pay for subscriptions? Or just subscribe? By the way, hey, if you're watching here on Twitch or on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Oh, Tyler Perry says, Ultra Chen can't get videos to play smoothly while doing analysis. That's interesting. I wonder, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it on my computer, I guess, and see what the deal is. But I feel like this computer can handle it. John Wayne says, will the new cross-counter site replace frameadvantage.com and sf4tube.com? I actually don't know if sf4tube is still being updated. Frame Advantage, also don't think it's still being updated. I think that these sites are more along the lines of automated aggregation. I would rather have real people curating it. Seb went off to work for Riot Games. Admin says, how do you feel about the change in highlights? I like the old functionality where players could highlight their own matches for their channel. I'm assuming that you're meaning in the game, in the game itself. I don't know. I never really used it. Maybe it wasn't a popular feature, so they removed it. Max Reiger says Ultra 10 is done for the rest of the year. David and James said they're not going to do any more shows until January, February because they want to break and want to make it better. Maybe talk to them for some opportunities since they will be improving to make it better over the next 2 months off. Interesting. I didn't know that they were taking a break, but it's definitely important to take breaks because unless you have a real sponsor that's providing the money to do the work, there is not enough money in this to continue. Like I said, Dark Panoia wants to know what's up with Cross Camera Live. Like I said earlier, we are talking with a sponsor and may be able to bring back the show. Sage Hodge says, I really want to level up South Central and getting out to Wednesday night fights and the run back because I take the bus I'm pretty sure you meant to say is hard because I take the bus everywhere. Other than SRK, what's a good way to lure folks to my locals? My plan right now is barbecue and lots of it. I'm pretty sure you mean lots of it. I would probably make a Facebook event invite and focus also on Facebook, not just SRK. Loads of it. Okay, got it. NorCal Dud says, I think we're missing a show that has more of a conversation about the games and some critical thinking show like StarCraft 2, State of the Game. Yeah, something like Cross Camera Live, maybe. Yeah, I had no idea about the highlights feature. Was that in Street Fighter 4? Like I said earlier, once we get this Reynolds stuff figured out and or get the sponsor situation situated, then more excellent adventures and running sets will be coming out. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna start. Oh, Twitch TV. Oh, okay. Admit is saying that. Oh, the highlights were from. Oh, on Twitch. Jeez, I don't know. Oh, highlight Twitch archive videos and the video would appear on your channel. Oh, jeez. Oh. All right. Anyways, guys, this has been fun. It's been a nice, to be back and chat with you guys. Thank you for joining me. I guess I'm gonna go try to learn some Makoto right now, or maybe I'll save that till tomorrow and just play some Gouken tonight. Thank you for watching. Please check out Bar Fights Tuesday, November 13th at 6:30 p.m. in Alhambra, California. It's free. So check that out next Tuesday, the 13th. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe, follow me here, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, all these things. So thanks for watching. I am out of juice. All right, guys. I'll see you later.